It's a big Hockomock League matchup here today on a beautiful early fall afternoon in Franklin as the Franklin High Panthers, with a record of 7-1-3, take on their rivals from Mansfield. The Hornets come to town with a mark of 8-1-2, and we play today girls soccer. Hi again, everyone, and welcome to our telecast. I'm Pete Royce. Working alongside our producer and our director here today, our camera operator, Meredith Robertson. Two rivals going at it on the pitch here today. Franklin and Mansfield, they play so often in so many critical situations. And here in soccer, both teams with looking great with their records in the Hawk. Franklin, in fact, is 7-0-3 in the league, and Mansfield, all of their games have been in the Hawk. They're 8-1-2. The Franklin team has lost one, and that was to Bishop Fian. That was just a couple of games ago. They lost 4-1. In their last game, they tied Sharon 4-4. The starting lineups for the visitors from Mansfield, coached by Kevin Smith. They will start in goal, a junior, Caitlin Troilo. A defender, Olivia Dunham, a junior. Allie Fernandez, she's a twin. She's a junior forward. Lila Napa, a senior forward. Vale DeBow, a senior defender. Maddie Fernandez, that's the other twin, a junior forward, of course. Megan McCann, a senior midfielder. Lauren Signorello, a junior midfielder. Maddie Buckley, a junior midfielder. Emma McPherson, a junior defender. And Vivian Robinson, a senior defender. For the Franklin High Panthers, coached by Jody Klein, they will start in goal today. Devin Cairns, a freshman, she gets the goal. The other goalkeeper, Cammie Towers, is out injured. She's only a sophomore, so Cairns will get the start. She has started a game before, and she's seen plenty of action, and she gets the call today from Coach Jody Klein. Also starting for the Panthers, Cassidy Carmignani, Eiley Sinelli. Carmignani, a junior. Sinelli, a senior. Also starting Megan Griffith, a senior. Also starting Vera Hansen, a junior. Gwen Holland, a junior. Morgan Lovell, a junior. And getting her first start today is Megan Markarian, a sophomore. Also starting the great player for the Panthers, Kelly O'Connor. And to round out the starting lineup, Maddie Pond, a senior. And finally, Lily Strong, the freshman. We're underway. Franklin in the home blue with pink breast cancer awareness stockings for the month of October, and the Mansfield Hornets in the visiting white with green numerals. We're underway. Franklin going from left to right, and Mansfield going the other way. So glad you're with us, fans, here on Franklin TV, and we're streaming on YouTube. Two 40-minute halves will be the way we play this one. The officials today are a father and daughter team, Dan Murphy and his daughter Leah Murphy. Panthers controlling it at midfield. Kicking it up is Morgan Lovell. It is turned over, and the Hornets will take it back. Both coaches, I talked to them before the game. They thought this will be a great game here today. Panthers trying to take it down deep. Battle for it there. It goes past the end line. It'll be a goal kick, I believe, for Mansfield. Indeed it is. Coach Kevin Smith about Franklin, he said that they're well coached. They have a great program, a great team, and he is also especially impressed with their attackers. He feels they have the ability to score from their attacking zone, and that's what he's going to guard against today. For Coach Jody Klein, she just wants her team to finish stronger in high-pressure situations. She figures that they've struggled and have given in to some of the pressure in the high-intensive moments, and she wants them to straighten that out here today. On the steal, it goes back to Mansfield, and with it is Emma McPherson, the junior, to midfield, and Franklin will take it back. Hustling for it is Gwen Holland, and she chips it forward. Still in the middle of the field, now upfield is Olivia Dunham, the junior. And an advance for the Hornets on the right side, and they kick it from the side, right in there, right in front, in a good look. But Franklin defends it out. Now the Panthers try to start out. They can't clear it, headed up by Mansfield. Franklin gets a little bit of space, but Mansfield turns it back in. They almost sent a player in, but they couldn't, and now a high kick to midfield. And with it there for the Panthers is Lily Strong. Kicked forward, Allie Fernandez on the right side, and Franklin's goalkeeper, Devin Cairns, C-A-I-R-N-S, the freshman goalkeeper. And Cairns will punt it. Sends it low. Has a lot of backspin on it. Kicked sideways by Allie Fernandez, but kept in. The Panthers now out in front there for Lily Strong to the midfield stripe. And her kick is away, and it's going to be a violation on the Panthers. And the Hornets of Mansfield will have it. We've played 3:18 so far. We are scoreless here on a beautiful day, a spectacular day here in Franklin. The sun is not quite in setting mode. We'll still have it probably for just about the entire game, although shadows will creep across in the latter stages of the game. The sun sets to the far side of the field, as you can see. There is occasional gusty wind, and taken back by Mansfield. Fernandez again with her sidewinding kick. She's done that a couple of times. Franklin tries to clear, but they do not. Here's an advance for Mansfield. Now it's sent out, and it's going to go out of bounds to Coach Jody Klein of Franklin. Throw in coming for the Hornets. Kelly O'Connor steals it for Franklin. Out in front for Megan Markarian. She gets her first start as a sophomore, wearing number 6. Number 5 is Gwen Holland. Hornets take it back. Kicked out of bounds by Gwen Holland. And the throw-in coming here for Vivian Robinson. Now Vivian is going to have a free kick from inside midfield. This is Robinson. This is Olivia Dunham, who blasted forward a strong boot. She bends it in there right in front. Franklin trying to get to it, and they do clear it. On the far side come the Panthers up the sideline. It travels through to the Mansfield zone. Now back to the Franklin zone. Hansen gets to it. Nice save by the Panthers, O'Connor, and she blasts it in, intended for Holland. Holland battling for it. It's the furthest that Franklin has advanced. Mansfield will send one up on the wing, but it is blocked by Maddie Pond. Franklin clears it on the right side. Hustling for it is Gwen Holland, and is kicked out. Good hustle by Holland. She didn't get to the ball, but she forced Mansfield to kick it out of bounds. And the throw-in coming here for Maddie Pond. 34:05 left in the first half. Throw-in, charging. Franklin gets to it. They center it up. In front, blocked by Mansfield, and they kick it right out of bounds. I don't know, she had more room to operate there, but not realizing it, I believe, was Vale Dubois, and she just sent it out, keeps the ball into the Franklin attacking zone. It's now kept in and sent up to midfield, and that will stay in bounds. Nice dribble there by Allie Fernandez. Now it's sent back by the Franklin back line. Coach Klein feels that Mansfield sort of plays it straight away. They like to force the action in front, and their task will be to keep the attackers from Mansfield in front of them. That's the goal of Coach Jody Klein here today in coaching up her Franklin High Panthers. We've played 7 minutes. We're scoreless. Throw in coming on the far side for the Panthers. Later on in this telecast, we'll give you an update on all the latest MIAA power rankings involving Franklin teams, so stay tuned for that. Coming in is Ali Fernandez. She has an angle. Oh, what a move by Fernandez. And the shot by Cairns and the save by Devin Cairns on a blast by Ali Fernandez. She got by her defender, and Cairns, the freshman, dives for the ball. The save of the game so far. We stay scoreless. Cairns comes up huge for Franklin. I believe this is only her second start in her young career as a freshman. Panthers steal it. It seems so far that Mansfield has had more opportunities than Franklin. A bump there, and the ball will go off Franklin and be sent back the other way, according to the official, Leah Murphy. Taken here by Megan McCann. Franklin controls at the midfield stripe, Vera Hansen. Turn back, and here come the Hornets, Maddie Buckley. On the right side, that's out of bounds, and Franklin will have the throw in on the far side. First subs coming in the game shortly. Ball is taken by the Hornets. O'Connor tries to steal it. Sent up on the right wing, and that is going to roll all the way across the back line, and the subs coming in. So we'll try to identify them. For Franklin, into the game now is Alex Alvarado, and also in the game is Claire Michelle. Play on here with 30-42 left here in the first half. Franklin 0, Mansfield 0. Good line of defense by the Hornets. They've kept pretty much Franklin from any scoring opportunities in the first 9.5 minutes of this game. Franklin wins the ball on the far side. Throw in for the Panthers. O'Connor. Players go down, and a foul called on O'Connor, I believe, and it'll be Mansfield with the ball. The wind is a factor. I mean, it's blowing from left to right, and sometimes from the far side to the near side. Ball is headed in all the way, and Franklin lets the play go through. Cairns cannot get to it. Cairns could not get to it, and it's a goal. It's a goal. I believe scoring for Mansfield was Lauren Signorello, and she scores with 29-38. Mansfield 1-0. Lauren Signorello, this is unofficial. Franklin wasn't sure how to play that, and they backed off, and then Signorello was able to guide it in past Cairns. She might have got a hand on it, but it didn't stop the powerful shot from continuing and rolling into the back of the net. Here's Gwen Holland. Sends one up. So Franklin will have to play from behind. Alex Alvarado will leave it. And she'll come out. A quick stint for Alvarado. And coming back is Maddie Pond. Back to Pond. Pond again. Chipped up by Markarian. As we said, she gets her first start here today in her career. She's a sophomore. Franklin chases it down. Eiley Sinelli, and that ball's going to roll in on Cairns. And she diverts it away from the oncoming attacker. And Franklin starts up on the left side to midfield. Shot is blocked out of bounds off of Mansfield. Throw in coming for the Panthers. They're down 1-0. Franklin called for being out of bounds, I believe, on that play. Talking to Coach Jody Klein before the game, Franklin in his last 2 games has had a loss to Bishop Feehan 4-1 and a tie to Sharon 4-4. Coach was more upset about the tie against Sharon. She felt they had a good chance to win that game. As for Bishop Feehan, well, she said, we just didn't play that well. Ball to the back line, and Sinelli will chase it down. And it'll go out of bounds, and Eiley will toss it in. She's actually going to defer it. And the toss was in by Griffith. Here comes Mansfield again, looking to build on their 1-0 lead. With it is Lauren Signorello. She's got the goal. Now the shot there, and Cairns takes the 2-hopper and makes the save for Franklin. Franklin's other starter, normal starter, Cammie Towers, the goalkeeper, is out injured today. Also out today is Ava Villela, and also out is Grace Marinella. That's your injury report on the Franklin High Panthers. Ball is out of bounds on the far side. Franklin will have the throw in. 26-12 to go here in the first period. Sun-drenched Piscini Stadium on a spectacular fall day. Franklin from midfield. It's going to be a free kick. Teeing it up is Morgan Lovell. Lovell sends one through all the way to the goalkeeper. And the first touch, I believe, in a while for Caitlin Troilo. And she makes the save on the blast by Lovell from near midfield. Here's Troilo's kick, a good punt. Franklin tries to stop it, cannot. And here come the Hornets. Signorello comes through. She's hit, no call. Centers it up and back out a bit for the Hornets. Hit high, headed by Mansfield, now kicked out of bounds by Megan McCann, I believe. Franklin will have the goal kicked the other way. Coming up on 15 minutes played here in the first half. Franklin will start out. Goal kick to the right. It's a field player kicking it away. Strong boot. And nice protection there by Gwen Holland, who gets it up. Again, that defense by Mansfield, very sound. The Hornets trying to turn defense into offense, and it's kicked out of bounds, and the Hornets will have it. Throw in there, short. Kicked out. This should go back to the Panthers on the kick out by Sophia Foley, the sophomore. Franklin with 10 seniors, 6 juniors, 4 sophomores, and 4 freshmen. Controlled up front by Mansfield, and they center it up. It skips through a player, and Franklin seizes the opportunity to get it over to Gwen Holland. Holland can't get it to midfield. Turn back and boot it in. Nice pass there. This is Signorello. She's got their goal. She's a talented player, and she's going to take it to the back line. Is it going to be off of Franklin? If so, it's going to be their first corner. Yeah, it's going to be our first corner of the game. Goes behind their own end line, and a corner kick coming for the Hornets. And teeing it up in the corner is Olivia Dunham, the junior defender. Dunham curls it in right in front, headed there. The save by Cairns. Nice save by Devin Cairns. We stay 1-0. Under 23 to go in the first half. Cairns boots it, and now it's controlled by Signorello again. She's been so active for the Hornets, and she's going to send a pass in front. A great pass. The shot, it's tipped by Cairns. It was heading for the crossbar, would have probably gone into the net below the crossbar. What a pass to a player, and Cairns leaped and made the tip. But it will be the Panthers now with a goal kick. They escape trouble there big time. Beautiful passing by the Hornets. And now with it is Fernandez Alley. She's in, still struggling. Cairns comes up and challenges her. And let's see what they're going to call here. Looks like another goal kick for the Panthers. Cairns very active. She challenged that would-be oncomer by Mansfield. Goal kick coming. And sent out deep. Franklin trying to get some offense going here. They've really not had any opportunities. Mansfield has had a number of them. Throw in. Sent on the right side. Too strong to go out of bounds. It will come back the other way for the Hornets. 21:08 to go in the first half. Almost midway through the first half. 1-0 the visitors from Mansfield, and they sub in a couple of players. And the throw in here in front of us. Nice steal by Gwen Holland. But again, that defense by Mansfield is very sound and taken back in there by Sophia Foley, the sophomore, to midfield. And O'Connor has it back for Franklin. And she is blocked on the way. It's going to be, they say, off of Franklin. Throw in coming for the Hornets. Another throw in further upfield. Markarian tries to stop it. Sent in. And Sinelli will boot it, and he'll boot it out of bounds. So Sinelli just angled it out, and it'll be Sophia Foley leaving it back for her teammate, Vivian Robinson, who gets it in play. Franklin with the clear. 22 is Emma McPherson of the Hornets, and McPherson puts a foot on it. Headed a couple of times by the Panthers, and with it there momentarily was Lily Strong, but it gets through, and Franklin will have to go back to defend, and it's going to be turned over to DeLaso. Franklin, though, can't clear it. Another pass on the right side is blocked. Franklin tries to keep it in. They cannot. And the ball will go back to the Hornets with under 20 minutes to go. First half, good start here for the Hornets. Nice crowd on hand. Of course, we have Mansfield visitors. Good crowd from the home side on the near sidelines. Nobody on the far side. Those bleachers are not often used, so people like these higher stands here on the east side of the stadium. Franklin with the goal kick. Under 19 left now in the first half. Pete Royce with you. Meredith Robertson producing today's game. So glad you're with us, fans, on the internet and on Franklin TV, your home for Panther sports. Sinelli hits it up twice. Sinelli again, this time will try to settle it, and she gets a leg on it, but not far. Turned back and kicked out there to a Panther on the left side. O'Connor with the dribble. Player goes down. Kelly takes a bump, and it's going to say, Dan Murphy, the official, says off of Kelly O'Connor. 18 minutes to go right now here in the first half. A lot of the action has been about at this point in the field. The wind picking up. I almost lost my papers here in the press box. With it now in a violation on the Panthers as trying to clear it was Claire Michelle. And the throw-in coming for Vivian Robinson. To midfield, Vale Dubois on the far side. Mansfield keeps it in. They've put a lot of pressure. And now the blast is going to be wide from deep out. It'll be a goal kick coming for Franklin. That blast was taken by sophomore Sophia Foley. 1-0. Franklin trailing it over with Mansfield on top. Back to midfield. Franklin now, Lily Strong starts it up, tries to free up O'Connor. O'Connor gets to it, but it's blocked. Taken back the other way. Sent in high and deep over O'Connor's head, but she gets to it. Kelly O'Connor holding. She centers it up right in front. Ball is cleared by Mansfield. Franklin puts some pressure, and that's going to be a foul here on Megan Griffith, the senior defender. Ball will go back on the free kick to Mansfield. 16 minutes to go in the first half. Franklin trying to get something going. A little bit of space. Dribbling it forward is Strong. Lily coming through and is blocked and kicked out. Let's see who they say. If was this off? This was off a Franklin Panther on a nice clear by the Hornets, and they'll have it on the near sideline. 15.5 to go. First half. 1-0 Mansfield. Mansfield plays in Division II. It's a little smaller school than Franklin, so they're a division down than the Panthers, but a very competitive team, as you can see. Franklin sends one out. That's going to stay in bounds. Hustling for it is Strong, and she wins it. And she gets it over in front. The centering pass, O'Connor couldn't get to it from Michelle's pass. And Kelly O'Connor keeps it in bounds with great hustle. O'Connor gets away. Now she centers it up. It's blocked by a defender. The Panthers had their best look. Michelle tried to feed O'Connor a little bit too far. Kelly did chase it down, but did not have a scoring opportunity. Now it's kicked out by the Panthers to relieve the pressure. Kicked out by Cassidy Carmignani. Under 15 left. Franklin will have the ball, trailing it 1-0. Shadows beginning to creep a little further towards the near side from the far side. And the throw-in coming. Mansfield turns it over. A lot of talent on display here today. Franklin from the deep line boots it forward. It's going to stay inbound. No, it'll go out, and Franklin will have the throw-in. With it is Maddie Pond. Pond. Again, turned over. They send a 2-on-1, hustling for it and getting in front, charging, shooting. What a save by Cairns, and she does save it. This is going to be a corner on the blast there and by Buckley, and Devin Cairns made a beautiful save, but it'll be a corner as she sent it past her own end line. It was a 2-on-1 break, and blasting it forward was Ali Fernandez, but Cairns made the save. Another corner. This is the second one. And with the honors is going to be Olivia Dunham. And she sends it right in front. It's blocked by a Panther. It's going to go wide. It's going to be a corner. Franklin send it past their own. Or no, they just say no, it hit the post, so no corner. Hornets in front. Cairns gets the high one hopper and gets some space for Franklin. Devin Cairns. One has gotten by her, but she's been good in other occasions, and Cairns will punt it. Short punt. Goes off the back of a Panther. Chased back by Holland. Controlled by Mansfield, and that is Vivian Robinson to Olivia Dunham. Dunham chasing it down. She drives one on the right side, hits a Franklin defender. And Franklin now to midfield. That's as far as they can go. The defense has been outstanding. Franklin with very few, if any, scoring opportunities here so far today. Sent high by Maddie Pond, not far. Franklin goes down, loses it again. Battle for it. Franklin comes out with it over to Holland, but it's blocked. And now Franklin will try to get a little more space beyond midfield. Nice stop there by a Hornet. Sent up by a Panther. Back and forth we go at the center of the field. Franklin from their defending position makes a good play on the ball. Wide open soccer right now. With it for Franklin is Morgan Lovell. Looking for a player on the left wing. It's blocked. It's going to go out of bounds, and Franklin will have it with under 11 to go here in the fast-moving first half. Throw-in on the far side. Comes out to the midfield area. Sent back in by Franklin, but to a Hornet. Now Franklin with the pick. They drive. One is blocked. Right side. Coming through is Holland. She chases it down and protects it for a corner, I believe. The first one for the Panthers. That was great playing there by Gwen Holland. And Franklin will have its first corner. This is their best scoring opportunity of the early afternoon or late afternoon. And teeing it up here will be Cassidy Carmignani, the junior defender. Franklin with the wall on the left side. And Carmignani has it. Cassidy lets it go right in front. A header there and the save. A good entry pass, and Franklin had a chance for it. I believe trying to chip it home for the Panthers on the serve up by Carmignani was BB Valley, the sophomore. Under 10 left in the first half. 1-0 Mansfield. Franklin with the ball in the blue. The corner kick, the best scoring opportunity of the day so far for Franklin. Now it's taken back by Fernandez. Ali has a player away and coming back to make this nice stop for Franklin and trying to keep it, but it's going to be a corner as they stop the advance. Doing that was Maddie Pond, but it's going to be another corner. This is number 3 offensively for Mansfield. Olivia Dunham will have it. She's had the first 2. Franklin has had 1. They just go short, give and go, back out. And now the blast, and it's wide and high. Cairns leaped for it. Interesting play. And rather than try to center it up with the long blast in the middle, they just tapped it to one another and brought it in. Nice play by Mansfield. It almost worked, but the kick was too high. Of course, if it wasn't so high, Cairns may have been able to leap and touch it. But a good attempt. Now right back again on the attack. The ball is loose, coming through, and Franklin again, it's going to be another corner. This is number 4 that they've given up. It's the pressure by Mansfield forcing this play, and they'll have another look at it with 8:05 to go in the first half. Each time it's been Olivia Dunham. Let's see how she plays it this time. Looks like she's going to send it in right in front. Dunham is going to go strong right in front. It's blocked. It comes out. Franklin tries to chase it down. They can't get to it, but it's off of Mansfield, and the Panthers will have the throw in deep in their own end. Headed up and sent wide. Too strong on the touch pass by Claire Michelle, the freshman. And Mansfield will have it with under 7.5 to go in the first half. Remember, just in a little while, we'll give you the rundown on all the latest power rankings by the MIAA. Out this morning, covering games up till the end of last night. And I'll give you a clue. Franklin has a couple of teams in the top 10 in the standings. Ball is advanced, and here come the Panthers again. With the free kick, they take it short. Now the blast in. Headed there by Holland. It's a missed opportunity. Holland tries to get to it. Mansfield could not clear it, and Holland goes down hard. No call is sent out, and Franklin will have the ball. So here's some of these standings. We'll give you football. They're 4-1. What a victory last night at Taunton, 28-9. They're the number 7 team in the state in Division I. Field hockey, they're the number 4 team in the state. They're 13-1 with 9 shutouts this season. The number 4 team, number 1, of course, is Old Walpole, their old nemesis. They met them last year in the tournament play. Ball is sent out by Mansfield. Boys soccer, they're 6-3-1. They're number 40 in the state. Girls soccer, 7-1-3, and they're number 20. And the shot is wide. A good look there. Natick is number 1 in girls soccer. And let's see if we've covered everything. We have unranked with no power rankings is golf. They're 4-1 in cross country boys. 4-1 girls, 5-0. In volleyball, 11-3. They're the number 8 team in the state. Volleyball. It's going to be a corner for Franklin, and they send it in right in front, and the save made by Troilo. Troilo with the save. So Franklin's opportunities have come on corner kicks. 5:16 to go in the first half. Mansfield 1, Franklin no score. Holland, blocked by Mansfield. The momentum carries it all the way to the back line, and Snelly will roll it up on Cairns. She has to kick it, coming from her teammate. She gets it back to Sinelli. Sinelli gets it clear. Now it's intercepted. Franklin booms one away. I believe that was Michelle. Chased back. Franklin comes in as the Hornets were trying to defend it. They could not. Nice play by Franklin. Back to Holland with 4.5 to go in the first half. They send one in, and Troilo will pick it up. Caitlin Troilo, a junior for Coach Kevin Smith, and she'll have a goal kick. She runs up and kicks it to midfield, taken back by Megan Lovell. Franklin chasing it down. Claire Michelle goes to the back line. Sinelli charges it. Will not send it back to Cairns, but she'll kick it out of bounds. So that'll be a throw-in coming for Mansfield. .341 to go here in the first half. Mansfield holding on. 1-0 is their lead. Shot is partially blocked. Franklin will send it out of bounds, and it'll be far upfield again on the throw-in for the visitors. Ball is turned over. Franklin tries to get something started. Their offense struggling to get it into high gear. Franklin is going to kick it out of bounds. Throw in coming for Mansfield. We're at 3 minutes to go in the first half. Blocked in front. Mansfield comes back for it. Sent out a little deeper by Franklin, and now sent out to midfield. This is O'Connor, Kelly O'Connor in the open field. Tries to pass it to herself. She bumps a player, and the ball is going to be turned back to O'Connor. Kelly goes down hard, no call. O'Connor still battling for it. And let's see, the call will be Franklin with the ball. O'Connor took a couple of bangs there on that advance. The ball is in play to the back line. And the Hornets have a 2-on-3 situation. They send one in. Chasing it back is going to be a Panther. They'll let it go past the end line, and a goal kick coming. As protecting the ball nicely was Maddie Pond. 2 minutes to go in the first half, and now the scoreboard clock is stopped at 2. And the two officials, Dan Murphy and his daughter, Leah Murphy, will control the clock on the field. Goal kick coming. Last 2 minutes of the first half. Holland on the give and go gets it back. Holland will drop it back deeper. Back to Holland. Holland gets one through. Now on the left side, it's blocked by Mansfield. They've been so good at that. O'Connor gets in there. It's going to be off Mansfield, I believe. And Franklin will have the ball with about 1:30 left here in the first half, unofficially. The next goal, if there is one, is so important. Can Franklin tie it, or will Mansfield go up by 2? This does not appear to be a high-scoring game, so every goal ever so precious. About 1:10 left, first half. Lovell with the steal. Out of bounds, and she'll have it on the throw-in. Drops it short. Contact, and that's going to be a foul on Franklin, and Mansfield will have it with less than a minute to go unofficially here in the first half. Free kick for the Hornets. And they send one low and strong, and it's going to go deep. And this will be collected by Devin Cairns, the freshman goalkeeper. And she'll punt one low. Back to the back line of Franklin, under a minute unofficially here. First half. Nice play by Maddie Pond, but it's kept in, now out, and Franklin will have it. And there's the double whistle ending the first half of play. Well, we had one goal in the first half, and that came with 29:32 left. The goal, we believe, by Lauren Signorello, and that's the only goal of the game. It stood up here at halftime. We're going to pause for about 9 minutes or so and come back to Piscini Stadium on the beautiful Franklin High campus for the exciting second half of today's game. So stay tuned for more exciting Franklin girls soccer on Franklin TV, your home for Panther sports. We'll be back in about 9.5 minutes. Welcome back to Piscini Stadium on the Franklin High campus. We're at halftime of this Hockomock League matchup between two old rivals, the Franklin High Panthers and the Hornets of Mansfield. Pete Royce with you, Meredith Robertson alongside. At halftime, it's 1-0 score as Mansfield scored with 29:32 left in the first half on a goal, we believe, by Lauren Signorello. And that's the only goal of the game. And it's held up as we start the last 40 minutes of action. Franklin on the season 7-1-3, and Mansfield 8-1-2. That's how close these two rivals have been in the standings. Of course, they play in the Hawk, but they play in two divisions as far as the MIAA is concerned. Mansfield in Division 2 and Franklin, of course, in Division 1, the largest school available in the state of Massachusetts. Franklin, number 20 in the state in girls soccer, coming in. And Mansfield also has had a seed here in their division. And the Mansfield Hornets, let's see if we can find that for you. I believe they were number 8 in their division as well. And here we go in the second half. Franklin going from right to left across your screens. The steal and coming in and dribbling through. And now being bumped off, trying to charge through for Mansfield was Sophia Foley. And it's in front, the shot and the save by Cairns. A good look for the Hornets there as they took the transition ball and carried it in and had a nice look on goal. Cairns, the sophomore, the freshman, in the starting goal situation for the Panthers with Cammie Towers out injured. They're their other starter. She is their other starter for the Panthers. She started most of the games, did Towers. Cairns did start one other game. Ball is kept in, and here again is Sophia Foley. Same repeat, and she tries to get a shot off. It's saved, and the ball is rolled in and gathered in by Devin Cairns. Two quick opportunities for Mansfield, but they're turned back by Cairns. And on the start out, the Panthers will have it. Just underway here in the second half. This is Lily Strong, the freshman. Franklin with a lot of young players. 8 underclassmen on this team. 4 sophomores and freshmen. The Panthers trying to get something going. This is Kelly O'Connor. Ball is taken down and hit out of bounds, and the Hornets will have it off of Franklin. Just 2 minutes into the second half. 40 minutes, of course, here in the half is the amount of time allotted in girls lacrosse in Mass. And Mansfield sends one deep, but Sinelli heads it to midfield. Sent in by Morgan Lovell. It comes back to the Hornets, and they pass it out. With it is Ali Fernandez, and she has her ball taken back by Franklin Sinelli. And it's kicked deep by Mansfield. Franklin will cover it back. Just blue shirts back there at the moment. To the middle of the field. Sinelli to Hansen. Charging through is Mansfield, and now it's blocked on a nice play. Over to Vera Hansen. Franklin trying to get something going. O'Connor is going to send one in way deep, and that'll roll up and be gathered in by Caitlin Troilo, the junior goalkeeper for the Hornets, and she'll punt it. Long header there by Franklin. That was by O'Connor. Sent out and kept in bounds by Franklin. It'll go to the back line, but it's errant. And now Sinelli makes the play. Sinelli made the play. This is Eiley Sinelli driving it through on the right side, kicked out. stopping the possible advance there by Franklin. Trying to bring it in was Sinelli. Franklin will have the throw in deep. They come through with it. Coming through is strong. Lilly sent back out deep. Franklin, Morgan Lovell. Locked up and taken back by Signorello. Whistle stops play and a violation here. An offside call, I believe, against the Hornets. Franklin will have it on the free kick. On the left side, O'Connor, Kelly, defended by two. She keeps her dribble alive. Back it comes to Megan Griffith, to O'Connor. She fakes the blast and now goes across the field with it. Cassidy Carmignani. Franklin with good passing in this sequence. And a shot off the left foot. It rolls in off Troilo, who makes the save. We've played just over 5 here in the second half. Troilo with a long punt. Taken back by Lovell. Megan Griffith tries to defend and does a good job. Now it's kicked out by Sinelli. Throw in coming here for the Hornets. They get one deep. Coming back to defend was Sinelli, but it'll go off of the Panthers. And a throw in coming for the Hornets. They lead it 1-0. Olivia Dunham will have the free kick off the right side. Dunham goes deep with the curling pass right in front, and the header there is just over the net. A tremendous drive by Dunham. She's the one who does the corner kicks for Mansfield, and that was virtually a corner kick, but just out deep. And she had a player out there who headed it, but just wide. Franklin with the goal kick. Header high. Franklin tries to settle it down. This is Lily Strong. Goes to the back line. All white shirts around it. Saved by Griffith. O'Connor, Kelly. Pass on the right side for Holland. Can she get to it? Gwen Holland chasing it down. Blocks it and keeps it in bounds. Now her centering ball is blocked by Mansfield. Lovell back for it. And she wins the ball. Does Morgan Lovell. Franklin again. Sinelli with the block. To midfield, advancing it now is Maddie Buckley, and a foul called against Franklin, and a free kick coming inside midfield for the Hornets. I believe this is Olivia Dunham again. She's got that strong leg, and she's going to go strong right up the middle, blocked by a Sinelli of Franklin. Sent forward by Vera Hansen. That's going to be off of Franklin, and Mansfield will have it with 32-16 to go in the game. They lead it 1-0. Short throw in. Comes back beyond midfield to the Franklin zone and chased back in there by the Hornets. They try to keep it in, and they do. It's going to be off Franklin. One to nothing. Mansfield subbing in for the Hornets is going to be Aniela DiLesso. Aniela DiLesso, wearing number 13 for the Hornets. Breakaway on the right side. Out there is Sophia Foley. She gets to it. Foley is going to dribble it and taken back on a nice steal by Franklin. They try to clear it, and now it's sent in right in front, and the save there by Cairns. And we play on 1-0. Devin Cairns, the freshman, in goal. She's going to punt. Oh, she squibbed it off her foot. Franklin, though, covering the ball. Now a violation. Ball will be sent back for a free kick, and this is Olivia Dunham with that strong leg. She can carry it all the way through. We'll see how she plays it. Dunham, the junior, here she goes, right in on goal. It's going to be caught. That was ticketed for the crossbar, and Cairns timed her leap and just got it another 6 inches. That ball is over her head and possibly in the goal. Again, Cairns couldn't quite get solid leg on it. And O'Connor spins around with a 360 move. Her shot pass is blocked. Taken back by Maddie Buckley. Buckley up ahead, and O'Connor tries to get through it. It's saved by Fernandez. Here comes Allie Fernandez, one of the twin sisters on the team. Blocked there by Megan Griffith, and a violation. And they're going to give the ball, see if they're going to have a free kick. It should be a free kick. This is going to be another big scoring opportunity for Olivia Dunham. She's going to have it. This is where she sent a pass that almost was headed in the last time from this very position. Here's Dunham. She's going for the goal. Her bender is wide, and the shot it's actually a pass. It's actually a pass. And the score, 2-0. The blast by Dunham and the score by Mansfield. I thought it was an attempt to score, but right there, gathering it in for Mansfield was Allie Fernandez. And she scores at 29:30. Basically the same point in the game when they scored the first goal. But this one comes in the second half. Allie Fernandez makes it 2-0 Mansfield. Set up by the powerful leg of Olivia Dunham. Ball is advanced the other way, and it's going to be a corner for Franklin. They need to get back into this game. Down by 2 with under 30 to go. Corner kick for Franklin. Vera Hansen will kick it with her left leg. Right in front. It's wide, and it continues carrying to the other side, the near side. Chased down there by Megan Griffith. And let's see what they're going to call here. It's not a corner, but it's a throw-in for the Panthers. Griffith out deep, and the Hornets try to get to it. Kicked out by Sinelli. As Allie Fernandez was defending on the play. Fernandez, her sister Maddie. They're two juniors. They're both forwards for Coach Kevin Smith. Throw in for the Hornets. Allie Fernandez to midfield and kicked out by Morgan Lovell. Under 28 to go. 2-0 now, Mansfield. Scoring virtually the same point of each half, around 29-32. O'Connor to the middle of the field for Lovell. Vera Hansen. She chips it forward. Player out there is Claire Michelle. She races for it, cannot get to it, and it'll be a throw-in coming the other way for the Hornets. Pete Royce with you from the Piscini Stadium press box. Meredith Robertson producing today's game. The Panthers down now, 2-0. This is Griffith, the senior. She sends one in. It's wide. It's going to go down past the back line. It'll be a goal kick coming out for the Hornets of Mansfield. Franklin yet to lose in the Hawk. Mansfield has lost one, their opening game to King Philip. Franklin with 3 ties in the Hawk, but no losses yet, but they're trailing by 2. O'Connor Gets hit hard. No, now the whistle. What are they going to call here? Let's see if they give Franklin a free kick. If they do, a big opportunity for the Panthers. And it looks like Morgan Lovell is going to have it. A free kick. This is a good chance for Franklin. Lovell all alone. Right in front of the goal. Caitlin Troilo in goal. Here's Lovell. She comes through. She blasts it in just high. Just high. And she puts her two hands on her head and didn't want it to blast that high. They had a wall, so she had to clear the wall, and she cleared basically the goalpost of the football field, I believe. And here's a goal kick the other way for the Hornets. So they withstand that pressure boot by Franklin, and it stays 2-0 in their favor. Most of the field now in shadows. Here's the goal kick. Lovell. Kelly O'Connor. Player goes down. A foul called on Franklin. Coming up on 25 minutes to go in the game. Free kick for the Hornets. They send one deep. It's going to be off of the Hornets. Franklin will have it deep in their own end. Again, the officials, Dan Murphy and his daughter, Leah Murphy. Franklin trying to control, but it's kept in by the Hornets. Now taken back by Megan Griffith to midfield. Block there. Hornets have it to Kelly O'Connor, though. Gets the loose ball. O'Connor driving it up through. Kelly O'Connor dribbling food. Her shot there is a goal for Kelly O'Connor. She bended in. Kelly O'Connor scores at 24-17. Kelly O'Connor makes it a one-goal game again. 2-1. She dribbled it up beautifully and then finally let it go from the right side. Not a close-in shot, but a fairly long shot. It kept bending away from Troilo, and it found the net. 2-1. Franklin will see if they can parlay that into some momentum here in the second half. Ball is going to be hit by Fernandez, picked up by Griffith. Her centering ball is true. And spinning around with it in Franklin to steal it. That was attempted there by Sophia Foley, I believe. Franklin down by one now, 2-1. They break the ice. O'Connor with the goal. Sent in and blocked by Sinelli. Claire Michelle out towards midfield behind Lily Strong and is covered up by the Hornets. And spinning around with it is Vivian Robinson, out of bounds. Franklin will have it. Looking to tie the game. Left-footed boot by Hanson. Griffith settles it down nicely. Good dribbling. Griffith chips it forward. Too strong. Intended for Strong. Michelle races for it, but is kicked out. But the hustle by Michelle caused the turnover. And Franklin will have it. Throw-in coming on the far side for the Panthers. 2-1 Mansfield. Ball comes in. It's loose in front. In a save by Troilo. Caitlin Troilo makes the save. A big one. Franklin with some pressure in the offensive zone. 22-42 left in the game. Mansfield controlling almost a steal, but going down was Michelle. Claire Michelle. The Hornets will have the throw-in front of the Franklin bench. To midfield. Sent forward a high kick by Franklin. It's going to stay in bounds. sent forward on a nice kick there by a Panther, but it's going to roll deep. It was a good attempt made by Franklin, and with it was BB Valley. BB Valley, the sophomore. Goal kick for the Hornets. Lily Strong controlling it. Back deep. Player goes down. There's the whistle. Franklin will have the free kick with 21-28 to go in the game. Cassidy Carmignani has it teed up. See how she plays it. She's going to go deep. A low driving kick. Hits the back of a Panther. That was BB Valley. No, that was Morgan Lovell. And here's a partial opportunity, partial breakaway for Fernandez. Her ball is on goal, but the save by Devin Cairns. We come under 21 to go in the game. Cairns, the freshman, will boot it. High bounding ball, contact made with O'Connor. They give the ball to Mansfield. The throw-in, chasing it down, is Sophia Foley. Her centering ball. Franklin covers it up. This is Morgan Lovell. Her pass way downfield. Chasing it down is now it's going to go to their goalkeeper, and she gets a nice one-timer away. Franklin trying to put some pressure here. Dunham sends it out. Franklin at midfield. Lovell can't control. Now it goes to Sinelli. Eiley pass through, and Dunham with the left leg. Sends one on the left side for Fernandez. Alley, it's out of bounds, and Mansfield will have the ball. We're under 20 minutes to go in the game. 2-1, Mansfield with the lead. Franklin yet to lose in the Hawk. They've had 3 ties, 7 wins. Mansfield, 8 wins and 1 loss in the Hawk. 2 ties. All of the Mansfield games have been in the Hawk. Franklin has had 1 non-league game against Bishop Feehan, which they lost 2 games ago, 4-1. Comes out deep for Vale Dubois. She loses it. Franklin's Kelly O'Connor on the left wing. O'Connor dribbling it through. It's off a Hornet, off Vale Dubois. And the throw-in coming upfield for Megan Griffith. Megan drops it for O'Connor. O'Connor spins through 2 defenders. She curls one in, and it's going to be picked up. Almost fumbling it was Caitlin Troilo, but she does hold on for the save. We're under 19 to go. Troilo with a nice punt, and that drives the ball way upfield. Still powering up. Sinelli changes the direction, headed back by the Hornets. Strong goes down, and she's fouled on the play, and Lily Strong will draw a free kick for the Panthers from inside the 40. 18 minutes and 18 seconds to go. Cassidy Carmignani. Here she goes. Drives it deep all the way through. It's going to be in front and is picked up by Troilo. A long driving kick by Cassidy Carmignani. That went 40 yards in the air. Franklin playing with more spark here in the latter stages of this portion of the game. Throw-in coming for Lily Napa. Napa, a senior, gets it in, kicked out. They're going to say off of Allie Fernandez. Good play by Megan Griffith. She stayed with her player and forced the turnover. 17 and a half to go. Franklin subs in a player. And coming in is Claire Michelle. O'Connor with it. Drops it back for Griffith. Her pass is blocked. Franklin trying to control Napa. Sends one wide left. The steal there by Maddie Pond. Sent up for Morgan Lovell. Morgan forced off the play and off the ball and turned back the other way. Chased down by Franklin. They kick it out of bounds. It'll be Mansfield with the ball with under 17 to go. Quickly in on goalkeeper Cairns, and she'll scoop it up. The rolling ball, not an official save. The ball was not on target. But Cairns nevertheless gathered it in, and she punts it low. Sent forward, though, by the Franklin Panthers. Steal by Panther for O'Connor. Can she get to it? Yes, she can. Kelly O'Connor, her shot is just going to go wide. Just getting a hand on it was Troilo on O'Connor's blast. And this should be a corner for Franklin off their goalkeeper. So another scoring opportunity for the Panthers. Vera Hansen, she kicks some left leg here from this corner. Franklin with Lovell in front. Here's the shot. The pass is blocked and is kicked out. Another throw-in coming for the Panthers with 15:49 left. 2-1 Mansfield. The entire field now in shadows. Franklin tries to keep it in. They cannot. Clear it out beyond midfield. The only one back for it here is Sinelli. Hits it off her head and a heavy collision. Sinelli and Ali Fernandez. And Sinelli took the brunt of that, and she's slow to get up. Eiley Sinelli walking Ginger now into a trot, trying to shake it off. Throw in coming. A free kick for Olivia Dunham. Dunham with that strong leg. Here she comes, Olivia Dunham with 15 minutes to go. This is how they scored. The ball is past an oncoming teammate, and that's going to go out of bounds, and a goal kick coming for Franklin. Dunham is just so strong with those kicks. 14:42 to go in the game. 2-1 Mansfield. Here's the kick by a field player. Headed off O'Connor. It's going to go, no, not O'Connor. Yeah, Kelly O'Connor out of bounds. That will be turnover. Ball goes back to the Hornets. Napa, Lila. She turns it over. Franklin will have it. And the throw-in is Megan Griffith, the senior. Megan drops one in there. Headed by Michelle. Bicycle kick there. Comes out deep. And Lovell sends it in all the way on the goalkeeper, Troilo. She fields the two-hopper with under 14 to go in the game. Franklin and Mansfield battling it out here today. Long goal kick comes beyond midfield. Franklin chases it down. Can't send it upfield, and the Hornets has a player out on the right wing. Coming through here all alone. The shot and the save by Cairns on the blast by Sophia Foley. Devin Cairns draws some applause from the crowd looking on. Cairns with the save, but it's going to be a corner, I believe, as it went off Cairns to the back line. And a corner coming. And again, the powerful leg of Olivia Dunham will try to start it off with 13:06 to go in the game. This is Dunham teeing it up in the near corner. Dunham drives it high, right in front, headed there. Another header. And now to the leg, and Franklin tries to clear it, cannot. Now they clear it with some space. Kept in by Mansfield. In front, wrestling for it. Ball is up in the air. Mansfield trying to control. Franklin kicks it out of bounds. And it will be Mansfield with the ball. Having a good chance for it there was Emma McPherson, the junior. And the throw-in coming on the far side for the Hornets. 2-1 is the Mansfield lead late on in the second half. Franklin. Vera Hansen sends it forward. Nobody back there but a couple of white shirts. And they'll go to their goalkeeper, Troilo, who has to kick it. Oncoming traffic, and she just gets it away. Franklin charging the shot and the goal! The goal on the turnover. We have a tie game. The goal by BB Valley, the sophomore. BB Valley scores it. The sophomore midfielder at 11:57. BB Valley, a long goal. It's 2-2. The final 11:57. This is exciting. With it deep is Mansfield. They've given up 2 straight after they scored the first 2 of this game. Throw in coming. We go under 12 minutes to go. What a goal by BB Valley. The kick by Mansfield. Cairns comes out and makes the save. Cairns, the freshman, you can see her actually growing in the course of this game, getting stronger as the game has gone along. To midfield, Napa sends it past Lovell. Ali Fernandez chases it down. Carmignani back, and she gets pushed, but no call on that. It looked like she took an elbow and went down hard, but no call. 11 minutes left in the game. Mansfield will have it deep in their offensive zone. This turned out to be a great one. 2 Hockomock foes. Short throw in. Mansfield gets a shot off. The rebound in front. Another rebound shot is blocked, and Franklin tries to clear it. O'Connor gets it out a bit. It's kept in by Mansfield, and Carmignani will defer it to their goalkeeper, Devin Cairns. Cairns with 10:21 to go. We're tied at 2. Cairns, again, not a long kick. BB Valley goes down. Fernandez controlling. Valley goes down again in the kick through to the Mansfield zone. It's going to be kicked inbounds on a long pass up the sideline. This is still inbounds. Franklin chasing it down. They get to it, but they kick it out of bounds, and Mansfield will have it. Under 10 to go. Play on. Headed there by Sinelli. Franklin controls. They started out for Michelle. Claire can't control out of bounds, and Franklin will have the ball just inside midfield with 9:35 to go in the game. So glad you're with us, fans, here on Franklin TV with exciting Franklin girls soccer. 2-2. Franklin and Mansfield. Ball is back to the back line. Sinelli, such a good defender back there. The last line of defense other than their goalkeeper, Eiley Sinelli. The throw in by Mansfield. It's short, and O'Connor heads it, but out of bounds. Ali Fernandez quickly with the throw in. Chased back by Franklin, and they cannot get it past Fernandez. And she'll send one in on the fly. Stolen by Franklin. O'Connor controls it. What a move by Kelly O'Connor. A 360. Beautiful move by O'Connor. She dribbles it up, sends one in on the left side. Franklin trying to get to it. No, Troyello makes the save on a charging Franklin player on the left wing. What a move by Kelly O'Connor. We've seen some great moves, but that was a beauty. She tried to send Claire Michelle away, but Michelle could not. Cairns are all alone. All of a sudden, the shot there, it hits the crossbar. It hit the crossbar. No goal. Where did that goal attempt come from? Wow. Franklin survives it on the blast there by Sophia Foley. She was in alone, and she hit the crossbar. 8 minutes to go in the game. We're tied at 2. Franklin with the ball now. To midfield. Sent in deep for O'Connor. Can she get to it? No. It's going to be the goalkeeper who's going to pick it up. And Troilo with the punt. Gets towards midfield. Foley gets through, blocked and whacked off a Panther. Now sent in and out of bounds. Franklin should have it with 7 minutes and 25 seconds to go here in the game. Sub coming in for Coach Jody Klein. And coming in for Coach is going to be Lily Strong. Strong in for Franklin. Griffith to midfield, blocked and sent out again. Franklin will have another throw in with 7 minutes to go. We're tied at 2. Franklin has never lost this year in Hockomock play. They've had 3 ties. Will this be the 4th? Will they get a win or will they get a loss? You will find out in 6 minutes and 47 seconds. The throw in by Griffith. Strong. O'Connor with a back kick. High kick, high bounce. Headed around. O'Connor takes a hip check, and is kicked out, and Franklin will have it. Kelly O'Connor is really showing her tremendous skills here today. The throw-in comes out deep, pass by BB Valley. Vera Hansen tries to get it. She cannot. Kept in by the Panthers, looking to get their first lead of the day. They trailed 1-0, 2-0, 2-1. Now it's 2-2. With 6 minutes and 3 seconds to go in the game. The punt by Troilo to midfield. A lot of push behind that ball. Controlled by Franklin now, blocked by Foley. This is Foley rather now. On the left side, it goes up to Megan McCann. Ball is loose, coming through, charging in, the shot there, and the wide attempt. Oh, another point-blank opportunity for Mansfield. With that chance was Lauren Signorello. She got their first goal. She was just a little wide, and a goal kick coming with 5:21 to go. At 5 minutes, the scoreboard clock will be shut off, and the officials will control the game, the clock from the field. Dan and Leah Murphy, father and daughter act here, officiating with 5:08 to go. Clock now stops. Now it's put back in play. O'Connor, Kelly. She's unleashed some terrific moves here today. Now 5 minutes to go. Clock is stopped on the scoreboard. The last 5 in this tie game. The long drive there is over everything. That was booted, I believe, by Megan McCann. And Franklin will have the goal kick. Injuries and scores will stop the clock here in the final 5. And certain substitutes will also stop the clock. O'Connor wins the ball. Franklin with the chance. We're 30 seconds into the final 5. About 4.5 to go in the game. Ball is blocked, chipped forward from Foley to Ali Fernandez, and ball is out on the near sideline. About 4 minutes to go in the game. BB Valley gets a leg on it, and that's going to be a corner kick. Oh boy, a big chance for the Mansfield Hornets. Olivia Dunham, she's had the honors all game. This is a huge opportunity on the corner for Dunham in the final 3 minutes and 45 seconds. This is Dunham. She's going to go right in front of the net, off to the far side. The ball is blocked, saved by a Panther. Another opportunity turned away by Strong. And Franklin starts out. This is O'Connor. Kelly cannot get it all the way down. It's chased down by Vale Dubois. Now it's blocked and sent up by Troilo, who makes the save. Roughly 3 minutes and 15 seconds left. We're tied at 2. Will either coach take a timeout? Not yet. Play on. Franklin goes down. They'll have the ball further upfield. 3 minutes to go unofficially in the game. We're tied at 2. Throw-in coming for the Panthers in the shadows of Piscini Stadium right now. Rather a free kick for Morgan Lovell. Morgan sends one low. It's kicked out by Foley. Back to the midfield stripe. Franklin blocks it. And they get it forward, leaving it for Griffith. Megan back to Kelly O'Connor. Tries to get it to Griffin, cannot. It's centered out to BB Valley. Now it's turned over. And coming forward with it are the Hornets of Mansfield. This is Fernandez. Chasing it back is Carmignani. She relieves the pressure and kicks it out of bounds with 2 minutes and 20 seconds unofficially left. This is Sophia Foley with it. Dribbling through, blocked by a Panther. Kelly O'Connor with the block. She kicks it, though, out of bounds. Couldn't get to it. Was a Panther. The throw-in coming for Foley. She gets by one. Sophia tries to center it. She does. It rolls in the save by Devin Cairns. With unofficially 1:50 to go in the game. Cairns with the punt. It's headed forward, but not all the way past midfield. It was for a moment and blocked. Taken back by Mansfield. This is O'Connor. This is who you want with the ball. Her pass intended for Strong is blocked. Sent back the other way, and Cassidy Carmignani will chase it down, and she'll kick it inbounds on the far side to the Franklin bench, and it's going to be out of bounds now with unofficially 1:20 to go in the game. We're tied at 2. Pete Royce with you. Meredith Robertson providing the excellent pictures. Here's Kelly O'Connor. O'Connor in the open field. She's something to watch. O'Connor gets by one. O'Connor still dribbling, still holding. Her pass on the right side is caught there. Taken by Michelle Claire. She cannot center it up. It's back deep with unofficially 1 minute to go in the game. Franklin controlling this over this last 5-minute period. Lily Strong with the turnaround kick. It's a one-hopper fielded easily by Caitlin Troilo. Troilo with a short punt for Foley, kept back by Griffith to O'Connor. O'Connor can't control. Sophia Foley back the other way. It's blocked by Lovell. Morgan Lovell makes the play. Morgan she's blocked, and Foley, she's blocked. And now Lovell comes back. Great play by O'Connor to force it. Lovell with the curl in front, though one-hopper is gathered in with unofficially 20 seconds to go. Ball is blocked at midfield. Tries to get it from Fernandez to Foley out of bounds. Franklin will have the throw-in if there's time remaining. Very little time to go. Very little time. We're tied at 2. The throw-in coming for Franklin. They stopping the clock for player to tie her shoe. It's got to be less than 15 seconds to go in the game. The last salvo here for both teams. The block, Griffith comes back, and the double whistle ends it with a 2-2 tie. Well, Franklin was down big the entire game. They never led in this one, but they trailed by as many as 2-0 before they came back with 2 second-half goals. And those 2 goals by Kelly O'Connor at 24:16 and BB Valley at 11:57 to make it 2-0, and that's the way it ended. So Franklin, again, stays undefeated. They go to 7-1-4 in the overall schedule, and for Mansfield, they drop to 8-1-3. Franklin gets the tie, 2-2, and 2 straight ties for Franklin. Well, that's going to do it for our coverage here today. We hope you enjoyed exciting Franklin High girls soccer. The Franklin High Panthers will next be home on October 16th against rival King Philip, a 3:45 kickoff here from Pisani Stadium. I'd like to thank you for tuning in to our telecast on Franklin TV and streaming on YouTube. I'd like to thank our producer, our director, our camera operator today, Meredith Robertson, among the first to arrive and the last to leave. This is Pete Royce with the final score for the final time today. Franklin 2, Mansfield 2. Till next time, so long, neighbors.